of the week again. The match of the round in Group 6 of Country Rugby League. Brought to you by the team at Group 6 League Live.
They say it's the most important weekend of rugby league all season long. Preliminary final weekend on MacArthurSportsRadio.com. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Mike Sheen with you as we kick off our radio coverage of preliminary final weekend. Our first match for broadcast is the Second Division Shield preliminary final between the Bowral Blues and the Thirlmere Roosters. The two teams are about to take the field. Thirlmere on the park in their sky blue with the royal blue V. The Roosters making their way out. The teams for today, I think I've got most of these right. Carter Reeves at fullback for Bowral. Matt Warner and Tom Attreed are the wingers. Scott Fleeton in the centres and Tom Marshall in the centres. 5'8" Caleb McIntosh. I forgot Danny Wright in the back line as well. And the halves, McIntosh and also Fairburn. Up front, Williams, Norbury, Franco, Martin, Lindsay, Alcock and Purcell for the Blues. For the Roosters, not too many changes to their program side. Wilson at fullback, Martin and Peacock on the wings, Dickey and Davis in the centres, Lilac and Lee are the halves, Kelly, Ryan and Brownhill up front, Landau, Brownhill and Kay in the back row for the Roosters. Our referee Glenn Whiteman was with us a little bit earlier for the league tag coverage via Memory Moments Media. We are also live streaming through Memory Moments Media. Great to have them along for the call and the live stream of the Second Division preliminary final, the Shield preliminary final. The Blues and the Roosters. For those listening through MSR, the Blues running right to left on your radio, defending the southern end of the ground. The Roosters in the 29 strip, predominantly white with the maroon and gold V, defending the northern or town end of the ground. Glenn Whiteman says, let's do it. We're away for the preliminary final. Group 6 League Live on MSR. Mike Sheen with you from Victoria Park. It'll be Thirlmere with the first run up to the 20 in centre field. They'll work to the right-hand side. There's Blake Brownhill. He's in the 12. In fact, that's Economos in the 19. Blake Brownhill in the 12 for the Roosters. There's the other Brownhill. Austin playing at 25 out. Now the kick downfield on the last. Not a bad looking kick. Will it find touch? Yes, it will. Finds touch just inside the 40 eastern side of the ground. We're barely a minute gone in the first half. Kip McGrath, Narellan and Campbelltown scoreboard. 0-0 between Bowral and Thirlmere. Around the grounds of the NRL, Forte Financial Services bring you those scores. 5 minutes remaining in Canberra. Canberra 20, Warriors 18. So tight game down there. Roger Tuivasa-Sheck with the last try, 12 minutes before time. The Warriors trail by 2. Here, 0-0. A minute and a bit gone in the first half of this preliminary final. The winner through to meet the Warragamba Wombats this time next week, next Saturday, 4:45 p.m. in the preliminary final at Campbelltown Stadium. And a couple of thrillers in the Ladies League tag earlier today. The first match, if you've just joined us, Picton defeated City Gold 18-14 in Golden Point extra time. It was 14 all at full time and after extra time. And the Magpies getting through in that one, 18-14. The league tag one match was Campbelltown City Blue, 10 points to 6 winners over Oakdale, the minor premiers bowing out in straight sets. Bowral completing their first set. And the kick goes touching goal, so it'll be back to the 20 for a 7-tackle set. The lights just beginning to warm up here at Victoria Park. We're heading to the Saturday twilight. The Roosters coming out of their own end. That's Austin Brownhill over the 30 in centre field. There's at 15 short of halfway. They come to the right-hand side now. Matt Lee takes it forward. 2 and 3 there to stop him, including Nick Franco, who was very good last week in the preliminary, in the major, the minor semi for the Blues. Penalty to the Roosters. First of the day, not rolling away. It was skilled stats sheet. That's the opening penalty of the afternoon. They're going to take the tap, Thirlmere, and tuck it under the right chicken wing. There's Blake Brown-Hill. Over the halfway line, centre field wrestled there. 3 blue jerseys holding on for dear life. Eventually they throw the big second rower to ground. 6 metres inside Bowral territory, running to our right in the first half. Simon Landau bent back. Great hit there on Landau. A gain of maybe a metre or so. There's Brown-Hill again, that's Austin. To the 40-metre line, centre field. Shadows lengthening here at Victoria Park. Been a lovely afternoon for football. If you're in the area, come down and enjoy finals football, Group 6 Rugby League 2019. The City Girls are celebrating down below us after their 10-6 win in the League Tag 1 decider, or the preliminary final earlier today. Lee puts it high on the last. Crossfield kick to the eastern side. Carter Reeves had 4 bites of the cherry ripe but couldn't take it. Thirlmere with 6 more tackles. 22 metres out from the line. Eastern side of the ground, back to the open right. Terry Kelly takes it forward. He's only 15 metres out. Now Lee turns it on the inside, finds his centre in Davis. Davis to within 5 metres. Good defence there, 3 blue shirts. Stop him in front of the posts at the southern end, out of dummy half. That's the opening try of the day. Thirlmere's in. And they lead at 4 points to 0 for Kip McGrath, Narellan and Campbelltown. The kick to come from beside the uprights. Let me just confirm who that try scorer was. I've got a feeling it was Dylan Riley on 5 minutes. Making it 4 points to 0. Bowral trails Thirlmere in the first half of this preliminary final. And in the early stages this afternoon. Craig Wilson with the conversion attempt. About 15 metres out. 5 to the right of the uprights. See if Wilson can add the extras from beside the uprights. They defeated defeated Oran Park rather. Flags are up, 6-0 the score. The Roosters in front. So it's Thirlmere leading 6-0. They defeated Oran Park 30 points to 20 in the minor semi-final a couple of weeks ago at Dudley Chesham Oval. To repeat the dose again today. The winner to meet Warragamba. So the Roosters lead it by 6. Kip McGrath, Narellan and Campbelltown. We've only had 6.5 minutes in the first half at Victoria Park this evening. In the twilight, I can tell you the Warriors 24-20 leaders. Blake Green with a try 4 minutes before time. They're in the final 60 seconds. The Warriors will finish on a high. Penalty to the Roosters here for a high tackle. The second of the day for Auskilled, your local RPL specialist. Mention Auskilled for a 15% discount on your next qualification. Kick for touch just outside the 30 in centre field. Kick driven into touch on that eastern side of the ground. Don't forget, if you're at the ground or coming to the ground tonight or tomorrow, FM 107.0 is where you can listen to the call live on your radio. And the cars lined around Victoria Park, a healthy crowd in attendance. Here at Magpie Mansion today, we're up on high in our broadcast box. The Roosters lead it by 6. There's Landau to the 40. 20 in eastern side. Blues certainly up early in defence. There's Austin Brownhill. Takes another 7. Back to the right-hand side. They come through the hands. There's Lee. Running onto it. In fact, it broke down. That's Davis. Pops it underarm ball out the back for Lee once again. Matt Lee, 30 metres out. 15 in, western side. There's Lilac giving it off to Kelly, the front rower. He plays it 25 metres out. Call of held coming in the background. Referee Glenn Whiteman. Lilac, ball on the deck. Picked up on the bounce by Thirlmere though. Able to clean up easily. Last tackle. 32 metres out. They go to the short side left. Lilac punches a little rubber kick into the corner. Carter Reeves goes across easily to clean that up. Outside his own 10. The Blues, great to see the old Bowral Blues back in senior rugby league. Long time in the wilderness. Would be great to see them back in the top flight. In the coming years, you never know your luck, but you're content to play in the second division competition and in the Shield finals for this year. Just over the 30, the Blues. Put it through the hands now to the left-hand side. Thought there was a ball on the outside coming free, but not. Franco out of dummy half. Kicks inside the 40, but it sits up clean bowls. Was that off the leg? Yes, it was. Off the leg of the fullback, Craig Wilson for Thirlmere. He stopped 30 metres out from his own line. Ibi Martin out of dummy half. Goes for a scoot, takes 9. 11 short of halfway. 20 in on the western side. Clock showing 10 minutes first half. 6-0, Thirlmere leads Bowral. Try on 5 minutes was converted in front. Give us that 6-0 lead. Getting spin there from Willie Kelleher in the 16. He's on. And the dummy half is Economos. It's Josh Economos. Is there an obstruction there? Referee says yes, there was. Penalty to Bowral. Their first of the day for Skilled. Kick for touch will be taken a couple of metres short of halfway. They're going to take the kick for touch. No, they're going to take the tap. No, they are going for line. I thought they were going to take the tap for a moment, but Nick Franco pumps it into touch. Does he? Yes. Great kick downfield from Nick Franco. Finds touch 27 metres out. Full-time NRL for Forte Financial. Warriors 24, Raiders 20. That was the afternoon match in the capital. The Raiders won't be happy with that result. Getting into the finals next week. Here the Blues on the attack, 19 metres out. Turned on the inside for Isaac Martin. Martin stopped, 13 metres out. Sloppy play the ball, referee says play on. Franco out of dummy half has a run. He's found a penalty for, I think it might have been hands in the ruck there, I'm not quite sure. Penalty goes to the Blues though. Penalty count 2-2 at the moment after 11 and a bit minutes. There's the front rower in Martin again inside the 10. There's a chance for the Blues. Out of dummy half, that's a good little run from the number 7, Todd Fairburn. Todd Fairburn's in for the Blues. That's their opening try of the day. 12 minutes gone first half. And they strike back the Blues. 6-4 for Kip McGrath, Narellan and Campbelltown. Now playing results coming out. If you're not happy with what you're seeing from your children, speak to Kip McGrath, Narellan and Campbelltown. Proud sponsors of Macarthur Sports Radio and Group 6 League Live in 2019. And of course, Skilled will be back next year. If you want to join us, get in touch with us on MacArthurSportsRadio.com for the packages which are available, a range of packages. I'll let you know about that and more after the kick from the halfback Todd Fairburn. He's going to try and convert his own try. So the Blues have their first try of the day. Kick Kick is up and over. It's 6-all in the preliminary final.
Give your club some exposure and publicity. Think of the reach you can have with live radio. MacArthur Sports Radio is the answer you're looking for. With years of experience and extensive sports knowledge, we can provide coverage of a single match or event through to a full season's coverage, from round one to a grand final win. There's a range of packages available for clubs and sponsors alike. Let us know about your club or competition through macarthursportsradio.com or find us on Facebook. We're passionate to get behind our expanding stable of sports, so become a part of our family today.
We would love you to join us in 2020 here on MacArthur Sports Radio. Preliminary final day from Victoria Park. A blustery and cool Victoria Park. My goodness, that breeze has picked up all of a sudden. It's 6-all in the prelim final of the Shield competition. Bowral and Thirlmere, we've got a penalty to the Blues. Penalty count now 3-2 for the nominal home team in the two Blues. They're not going to take the tap this time. They went the decoy. Plowright ran through but decided against it. This time they will take the tap and go to the left-hand side. 31 metres out from their own line. This has really freshened up in the last 5 minutes. That's that gusty southerly that's been ripping through today. Big defence from the Roosters there. Dylan Riley putting the hit on. That was Caleb McIntosh feeling the full effect of that. And the Blues just short of halfway. Western side of the ground, shadows nearly encompassing the entire field here at Victoria Park. The lights will take full effect very shortly on this Saturday evening. Blues on halfway. To the left-hand side, there's Mark Williams showing no mercy, 42 metres out. Back to the left-hand side, Fairburn on the left. Puts the kick over the top. Will it sit up in the in goal? No, it won't. Back to the 20 we come. 7 tackles for the Roosters, who are level with the Blues at 6 in the preliminary final. Warragamba awaits the winner of this match next Saturday, 4:45 at Campbelltown Stadium. That will be a really good prelim grand final next weekend, the third of the 4 on Saturday. Now to the right-hand side, there's Economos giving it off. Finds a runner on his outside, just short of halfway. In the middle of the ground, 6-all the score. Group 6 League live on MacArthurSportsRadio.com. Also the live stream on Memory Moments Media and FM 107.0 live at the ground. If you're here this afternoon or tomorrow, set your car radio or your Walkman to 107.0 FM to listen to the full call. Craig Davis will join me tomorrow afternoon, or tomorrow for all 4 games, culminating in the first grade preliminary final. Camden and Picton, what a belter that'll be from 3 tomorrow. Carter Reeves on his own line. Takes about 5 or 6 metres. Now they've done me half, they go the short side left. Matt Warner going for a run. Looks like we've got an injury to one of the Blues here. Replacement going on in jersey 22. For the Blues, it looks like it might be the second rower in Lindsay who's come off. All sorts of trouble in the hands of the Bowral trainer. Now up towards the 20. So the Blues on their own 20, middle of the ground, southern end. Clock shows 17 minutes gone first half. Williams punches a kick downfield for the eastern touchline. They just found the chalk, 5 short of halfway. Thirlmere appealing for the out on the full call, but the touch judge on the far side ruling it had just found some turf before crossing the line. On the eastern side, so midway through the first half, 6-all the score. Tries on 5 minutes for Thirlmere, 12 minutes for Bowral. Sees us level at 6 in the prelim final. Into the second fraction of the first half. Fascinating final series ahead of us. We'll come back to the right-hand side now. There's an error from the Roosters, just what they were looking for. So the scrum feed to Bowral. Economos with the try for Thirlmere. Give him his credit, Josh Economos scoring for the Roosters on 5 minutes. And scrum feed to Bowral. 35 metres out in centre field. They work right-hand side. The Roosters now doing some good defending. Halfway, in the middle of the ground, Victoria Park showing a few signs of wear and tear, but in very good condition regardless. 42 metres out, the Blues on the attack. Fairburn turns it on the inside. There's runners left and right. And finding a way through this time, the Blues attack. Thirlmere defence holding strong. Come back to the left-hand side. Here's Williams finding some support on the outside. Carter Reeves. Carter Reeves puts the ears back. No. Dragged into touch by the Thirlmere defence. Not getting through on this occasion. The nippy number one with the long hair. Couldn't find a way to stay in the field of play this time. And he goes into touch. So Thirlmere with the scrum feed. 10 metres out. And 20 metres in on the western side of the ground. This is very fresh this evening too. That is a very strong southerly coming through. The team would be doing a roaring trade, as would the barbecue downstairs. Roosters coming out of their own end. Sample some of the local fare a little earlier. Very highly recommended if you're in the Victoria Park precinct tonight. 6-all the score. 14 and a half to go first half. Ball's on the deck. 6 more tackles for the Roosters. 20 metres out, 10 metres in, western side of the ground. Mike Sheen with you for this Shield preliminary final on MacArthurSportsRadio.com. A good run from Austin Brown Hill to within 14 metres of halfway. Williams over the top making the tackle. Lee gives it off. A runner on his left hip. And back, that was Kelly. Put to ground, 7 short of halfway. Lee for Lilac. On the inside, but the defence was waiting. Good tackle, one-on-one. 3 short of halfway. Come back, here's Lee, rangy Matt Lee, put a risky ball out wide. Found Craig Wilson. Wilson to within 35 of the line. Lee out of dummy half, a rangy number 7. Puts the kick over the top. Ibby Martin coming through. Carter Reeves got there in time. Ran it straight into touch though. So Thirlmere with the attacking scrum feed. 10 metres out, 20 metres in. Western side of the ground. 6-all the score. Thirlmere and Bowral, 13 minutes remaining, first half. In this Shield preliminary final. First of our radio matches for broadcast today from Victoria Park. Up next, Picton and Campbelltown City under lights. Second division preliminary final. That'll be a belter to round out the day. Last of our 4 games on offer. Thirlmere feed and win the scrum. There's Lilac at first receiver. Finds a runner on his outside. And that was Morgan Knott, who's on in 15. Ball at the back, still alive. Lee takes on the line. Matt Lee, can he reach out? Yes! Matt Lee's in. Matt Lee's in for the Roosters. 12 minutes remaining first half. The Roosters retake the lead, 10 points to 6. Nice try for Kip McGrone, Ellen and Campbelltown. Big Matt Lee, the rangy number 7, could reach out and score the try to put the Roosters back in front by 4 as we approach 10 minutes remaining first half of the preliminary final. Gamble Wombats await the winner of this one. Picton and Campbelltown City players arriving for their second division showdown. Kick-off about an hour and a quarter away at 6:30. Now Wilson to line up the conversion attempt. Similar spot to where he was last time. About 15 metres out. And about 5 to the right of the uprights to restore that 6-point buffer they held with 11 minutes remaining in the first half. He duly does. 12-6, Thirlmere lead.
The Reading Writing Hotline is there to help adults who have difficulties with reading, writing or spelling. Their number is 1300 655 06.
1300 655 06.
Go on, take the plunge.
Back here at Victoria Park, 12-6. It's Thirlmere leading Bowral in this second division Shield preliminary final. Mike Sheen with you on Macarthur Sports Radio, on the live stream as well via Memory Moments Media and also on air at the ground FM 107.0. The Roosters have knocked on from the kick-off. Not what they wanted. Always want to complete the set after points. They have knocked on from the kick-off to make it a golden opportunity for the Blues. Strike straight back. Inside 10 to go first half. So, Fairbairn to feed the scrum. Todd Fairbairn, the number 7 for the Blues. To work this scrum, 10 metres out. 20 in on the western side. Ground completely in shadow now. Ball turned on the inside for the 17 there. Danny Wright plays it 10 metres out. Now the Roosters having to defend. Bowral up the middle. Only 4 or 5 metres out. Franco out of dummy half, double switch. Williams up the middle, crash ball. 2 metres out. 2 and 3 there to stop the big man. Under the post at the northern end. Franco, they go short ball once again. Hit and spin, but there's 5 of them there. The hen house was full of Roosters. Fairbairn to the outside. Finds Wright. Keeps it alive for his winger in Attreed. Attreed, is he shown the touchline? No. Somehow stays in the field of play, only half a metre in. 3 metres out on the eastern side of the ground. Fairbairn got the ball away, but intercepted by Thirlmere. They needed that. And the one-on-one strip. The referee's going to say penalty to Thirlmere out of all of that. Not sure what the penalty was for, but the penalty goes to the Roosters. We stop the clock. 8:15 remaining first half. 8:15 remaining in the first. It's 12-6. Thirlmere leads Bowral in the Shield preliminary final. The Wombats await the winner next week. So Ben Lindsay back on for the Blues. Looks like he's recovered from his knock a little earlier. And coming off is the other second rower, Alcock, with Robert Purcell back on in 14 as well. Now winning the interchanges in this first half. So 8 minutes remaining. 12-6 the score in favour of Thirlmere for Kip McGrath, Narellan and Campbelltown. Mike Sheen with you this afternoon. Get back underway. Penalty on the 20. Kick takes another 25 metres. Finds touch 5 short of halfway on the eastern side of the ground, straight into the line. Thirlmere. It was Wilson from fullback taking a hit up. Not making much ground on the second tackle on halfway. Eastern side of the field. Now through their hands, there's the front rower in Kelly. Long dark hair flowing. Lee, short ball to the outside, found Davis. Joel Davis pulled to ground. 42 metres out from the line. Was there a little knock on it? Dummy half there was. Just a little fumble there from Darren Power. Gives the Blues just an opportunity. 7.25 minutes left first half. They trailed 12-6 Bowral. Just a little fumble there at dummy half as he tried to pick up and scoot away. Just a little one out of dummy half going against the Roosters. Fairbairn feeds the scrum, 40 out. They go from the base of the scrum. I think that might have been the 14 in Purcell. Pulled down a couple short of halfway. Now the next run, hit and spin there, Isaac Martin. And a bit of damage. Purcell once again to the right-hand side, finds Lindsay. Ben Lindsay, 39 metres from the line. Keep going to that short side right, Fairbairn to the outside. Good ball there for his centre in Marshall. They've hollered for the Marshall, he's 28 metres away. Fairbairn arm at airport space. Gets the ball away on the outside. 22 metres out. Fairbairn dummy half. There's McIntosh, the 6. It's pulled down on the last 20 metres out. So the Roosters turn it over. Take it forward now. The Roosters 13 short of halfway. There's 19, Josh Economos. Now it's the 20 in Nick Casey. Over the 40 by a couple. Fairbairn over the top. Another under the legs. Might have been Alcock making the tackle. Back to the right-hand side. There's the front rower in Austin Brownhill. 5 short of halfway in the middle of the ground. Lee out of dummy half goes for 10. Good run there from the number 7 on the last. They'll play it now. And the kick out of dummy half. Little chip over the top from Lilac. Fielded by Carter Reeves. He's looked lively the couple of times I've seen him, Carter Reeves. A very sharp fullback. Adds a bit of spark from the back. Bowral slung to ground, 22 metres out. At the southern end of the ground. A late spring afternoon in the Wallandilly. Plenty of natural light as the sun slowly sets behind us here at Magpie Mansion, Victoria Park. Waiting for the lights to take effect here at Picton this evening. All the way on the outside, is it? No. Lindsay tried to get it away but couldn't get the arm free. Last tackle. Fairbairn on the left. Pumps it downfield. Not a bad looking strike. Will it find the line? Will it find the line? It has found the line. They wanted the try, but they found touch. It'll be a 40-20 for the Blues. 10 metres out. The Roosters have been caught short here. They forced it in the corner, but it'll be a tap inside the 10. Roosters slowly getting back onside. What can they do here, the Blues, approaching the half-time break. Lindsay to within 8 metres. Northern end of the ground. We'll play it. Referee says penalty, Bowral not rolling away. A few penalties from referee Whiteman in the first half. 7 in total, 4 to the Blues. I'll take the tap and go again. few metres out from the line here. Bowral, Fairbairn for McIntosh. Williams, shovel pass. Beats a couple, still going Mark Williams, showing no mercy. The big man, Mark Williams, far too easy. Finds his way over 3 minutes to the break. It's 12-10. Big Mark Williams crashes over. That was far, far too easy from the man in the number 8 shirt for the Blues. They strike back. 12-10 they trail. With a kick from mid-range on the left. That will boost their confidence going into half-time. Around the grounds for Forte Financial full-time in the early match this afternoon. In the NRL, Warriors 24, Canberra 20. And in the New South Wales Cup, it was full-time, Newtown 44, Mounties 20 earlier today. Next match, Canterbury and Brisbane from 5:30 tonight. Canterbury can do Brisbane and can do the Tigers and Sharks a big favour by posting a win tonight at Homebush. A loss for the Broncos sends the conspiracy theories into life. But they have to win the match first, of course. Now Todd Fairbairn, 18 metres out, 15 metres in, western side. Level the scores at 12 in the shadows of half-time. He's just hooked it. The breeze got hold of it. So it remains 12-10. Thirlmere leads Bowral in the preliminary final. Just over a minute remaining in the first half. The Blues just behind. That was a good strike from Fairbairn, but the breeze just got hold of that at the northern end and just pushed it outside the right hand upright. Time off with 59 seconds remaining on our clock. Got a Roosters player down back in the in-goal area. Everyone's back in position. I got caught off guard here. We've got a Roosters player down on the dead ball line at the northern end. Two trainers. He's prone on his back, which is not a good sign. Doing the obligatory checks on the head and neck, so have to take every precaution here. 59 seconds remaining in the first half. Thirlmere leading 12-10. I think they're trying to get the attention of they need the matchday controllers to get involved here to get involved here. Okay, I'm hearing that they need an ambulance at the ground. So under a minute remaining. We might take a short break while we have the opportunity here on Macarthur Sports Radio. And we'll be back in a moment with more.
Don't forget to check us out online. Just search Group 6 League Live on Facebook.
If your business is looking to break into the local advertising market or your current advertising package is not working for you, come and join the Macarthur Sports Radio family. With a range of sports covered throughout winter and summer and packages to suit all budgets, the team at Macarthur Sports Radio can tailor a package to suit your needs. Call today on 0490 403 933 or Google Macarthur Sports Radio or simply find us on Facebook. Macarthur Sports Radio, Macarthur's home for live sport.
Being captain of the Melbourne Storm and the Australian Rugby League teams means uniting a lot of blokes from many different backgrounds. On the field, you need as much from the guy standing next to you as you do from yourself. It doesn't matter what colour his skin is or where he's from, you've both got the same goal, to play your best and work as a team. For tips on how to keep racism out of your sport, visit playbytherules.net.au. I'm Cameron Smith, and racism stops with me.
It's okay to ask for help if you think your child is falling behind in class. Kip McGrath has been tutoring primary and secondary students in English and maths for over 40 years, and there is a Kip McGrath right here in Campbelltown. We offer a free assessment so we can identify your child's strengths and any learning gaps. Then Kip McGrath's qualified teachers will personalise a learning program to help your child catch up and keep up in class. Make a world of difference to your child's results. Book a free assessment at kipmcgrath.com.au/Campbelltown.
For more than 100 years, CBM have been helping transform lives, giving a hope and a future to those in extreme poverty. Now it's your turn. 10,000 miracles in just 10 days. A simple 12-minute operation and just $32 brings the miracle of sight. A miracle that radically transforms, gives hope and a future. Call CBM right now. 1-800-678-069. 1-800-678-069. It's not that much to ask.
1 little, 2 little, 3 little tradies, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little tradies, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little tradies, all just got qualified.
Get qualified, get that pay rise, get that promotion, or get your own business going.